The drama of the bold and the beautiful reaches new heights in the upcoming episode on Wednesday, July 2nd, where unexpected twists and revelations shake the lives of some of its most prominent characters. The storyline takes a dark turn as Steffy Forrester reels over an innocent-seeming gift from her son Hayes, only to discover that it's a symbol of something far more dangerous. Meanwhile, Remy Price inadvertently adds fuel to Sheila Sharp's ever-present paranoia, igniting panic and leading to a thrilling sequence of events that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The episode kicks off with a seemingly innocent event at the beach house, where Luna Nozawa, a woman who goes by the nickname Ms. Sunshine, is giving a lesson on origami. The idea of a simple, peaceful art lesson at first seems harmless enough. After all, Ms. Dillon, the teacher who requested Luna's presence, would have never approved the visit had she known the truth about Luna's criminal past. Luna is far from the sweet, well-meaning woman she presents herself as. She is currently on the run from the law, with the police actively searching for her, making her presence at the beach house a dangerous one. Despite this, she's gained an unsettling amount of trust, particularly with Steffy's young son, Hayes. Hayes, who is still a child, doesn't understand the full implications of Luna's sinister nature. He's just excited about the art lesson she's giving him. Luna, ever the manipulator, has been lavishing extra attention on him, trying to form a bond that could ultimately serve her darker agenda. In an attempt to endear herself to him, Luna even offers to help Hayes make a special gift. The gift, she assures him, will absolutely blow Steffy away, and Hayes eagerly accepts the help. Little does Steffy know, this seemingly harmless project is about to deliver a shocking revelation that will send her world into turmoil. When Hayes arrives back at the Cliff House with the surprise gift from Luna, Steffy's reaction is nothing short of explosive. What Hayes presents to her is not the innocent token she was expecting. It's a disturbing piece of art, one that leaves Steffy and her mother, Taylor Hayes, absolutely stunned. The artwork, created by Hayes with the help of Luna, is an origami design, but this is no ordinary design. The paper creation features a striking image that immediately sends chills down Steffy's spine, a picture of Steffy's own face, distorted by bullet holes. The image is eerily accurate, resembling the photo that Luna had used as target practice, and Steffy can't help but wonder if the resemblance is deliberate. This horrifying moment opens up a darker layer of the story that links Luna's twisted obsession with Steffy to a past incident that both Steffy and Sheila have tried to move on from. The photo in question, one of Steffy's face riddled with bullet holes, was once the target of a sickening practice session at a shooting range. Remy Price, a character whose ties to Sheila Sharp are always tenuous and fraught with tension, becomes key in unraveling the truth behind Luna's obsession with Steffy. Remy's involvement with Luna, particularly in helping her learn how to shoot, is something that now comes back to haunt him. In a tense conversation with Sheila, Remy hints that he may have made a grave mistake by giving Luna the training she needed to be a more dangerous adversary. Sheila, who has always had a finger on the pulse of danger, listens with growing horror as Remy recounts a disturbing detail. Luna used Steffy's photo as her target during their shooting sessions. Remy's casual admission is met with Sheila's growing sense of dread. Her fears are compounded as she recalls Luna's cryptic remarks, which have now begun to make more sense in the context of the disturbing gift Hayes brought home. Luna had previously made a cryptic statement about one last thing to take care of in Los Angeles, leaving Sheila to wonder if the woman's plans are more malicious than she initially realized. What was once a vague statement now seems to be an ominous warning. Luna is preparing for something big. And with Luna's remark about going out with a bang, Sheila begins to piece together the grim reality. Could Luna's ultimate goal be to shoot Steffy? The tension builds as Sheila begins to realize that Luna's obsession with Steffy is far from over. The shocking image of Steffy's face in the origami design was just the beginning. Sheila knows that Luna's intentions are far darker, and she can feel the weight of what's about to unfold. It's clear that Luna's fixation on Steffi is escalating, and the once-hidden danger is now rising to the surface. In the coming episodes, the stakes will reach new heights as Luna takes a terrifying step forward. Determined to complete her mission, she will take drastic actions. Luna, in a desperate bid to draw Steffi into her grasp, will take Ms. Dillon hostage. The innocent art lesson that began as a simple bonding activity will now become the catalyst for a deadly game. Luna will use Ms. Dillon as leverage to lure Steffi to the beach house, setting the stage for a showdown that could have catastrophic consequences. As Steffi walks into the trap that Luna has carefully set, she has no idea what she's walking into. The stakes are higher than ever as Luna's plans come to fruition. The episode is sure to be filled with tension, intrigue, and heart-pounding moments as Steffi faces off against a woman who will stop at nothing to destroy her. The developments surrounding Steffi, Luna, and Sheila will undoubtedly keep the bold and the beautiful viewers on the edge of their seats. With the threat of violence looming and Luna's dangerous obsession with Steffi becoming more evident by the day, it's clear that this storyline is far from over. The shocking moments, the twisted motivations, and the high stakes will only continue to rise as the show delves deeper into the dangerous game that Luna is playing. Each episode promises to reveal more about Luna's psyche and the lengths she will go to in order to fulfill her disturbing desires. Will Steffi be able to escape the peril that's closing in around her, or is she doomed to become the next victim in Luna's twisted plot? Only time will tell, and fans of the show will be eagerly anticipating the next dramatic chapter in this thrilling saga. The summer on the bold and the beautiful is heating up with a whirlwind of love triangles, passionate confrontations, and shocking twists. Ridge Forrester, the iconic character who has spent decades toggling between two of the most prominent women in his life, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes, finds himself in a familiar yet increasingly complicated position. This time, however, he seems to have found a way to have it all. But does he truly have everything he wants, or is this just another illusion in his tumultuous love life? For fans who have watched Ridge's dramatic relationships unfold, it's no surprise that he's once again at a crossroads. This time, Ridge and Taylor are officially engaged following a somewhat awkward proposal the week before. It seems like a joyous occasion for Taylor, but the situation is far from simple. Brooke, who has always been a significant part of Ridge's life, is left devastated and struggling to process the reality of this new chapter. She never expected to hear about Taylor and Ridge's engagement from none other than Nick Marone, who seems to have returned to stir things up in ways no one anticipated. Nick's return has reignited old emotions, causing Ridge to question his feelings and his future. But why did Ridge agree to marry Taylor in the first place? For those who follow the twists and turns of this relationship, the answer might be rooted in something deeper than just love. Fans have speculated that Ridge's decision to accept Taylor's proposal may have been influenced by her recent health scare. Last year, Taylor faced a serious heart condition, and the implications of her health problems weighed heavily on Ridge. It's not out of the question that Ridge, seeing the fragility of Taylor's health, might have felt a sense of urgency or obligation to commit to her. The heart condition, one that could have been life-threatening, likely influenced Ridge's decision to propose, even if he wasn't fully ready to take that step emotionally. Ridge's motives for agreeing to marry Taylor could very well be rooted in a complex mix of guilt, love, and fear. After all, knowing that Taylor's health could be at risk every day, how could Ridge not want to show his commitment? Perhaps, in the heat of the moment, Ridge felt that marrying Taylor was the right thing to do. But agreeing to marry someone is far different from fully embracing the reality of a lifelong commitment, and Ridge has yet to show any clear intentions about setting a wedding date. Brooke, of course, is not easily swayed by Ridge's explanations. She knows all too well the history of Ridge and Taylor's relationship and has seen it all before. Ridge's decision to marry Taylor, whether out of genuine affection or obligation, only adds fuel to the fire of her jealousy and frustration. Brooke's emotions are all over the place, torn between feeling betrayed by Ridge's engagement and her own deep desire to reconcile with him. But the reappearance of Nick Marone has brought a whole new level of drama to the situation. Nick, who once had a complicated relationship with Brooke and Ridge, is now back in town, and his presence forces Ridge to confront unresolved feelings that he may have been burying for some time. Nick's return causes a significant shift in Ridge's emotional landscape. It's as if a door has opened that Ridge thought was permanently closed. As Nick re-enters the picture, Ridge begins to realize that his feelings for Brooke might not be as easily dismissed as he once thought. The connection between Ridge and Brooke has always been undeniable, and it's clear that Ridge is beginning to question whether he's truly made the right choice in committing to Taylor. This internal struggle only intensifies as Ridge is faced with the reality that he may still harbor deep feelings for Brooke. Could this spark a second chance for their relationship, or will Ridge find himself unable to fully let go of Taylor? Brooke, in her desperation, is willing to do whatever it takes to win Ridge back. Her determination knows no bounds, and she's willing to put everything on the line, including her relationship with Taylor, to claim Ridge as her own once more. Brooke's willingness to hide her rendezvous with Ridge from Taylor only adds to the tension. She's not just fighting for Ridge's love, she's also trying to protect her own emotions and the fragile thread of hope she still clings to. Brooke has always been a woman who fights for what she wants, and this time, her battle is against not only Taylor, but also herself. Can she reconcile her past with Ridge and find a way to build a future together, or is she doomed to repeat the same cycle of heartbreak? Ridge, for his part, is caught between his obligations and his desires. He is aware of the deep connection he shares with both women, but the truth is that he cannot seem to fully commit to either. On one hand, there's Taylor, who has been by his side through thick and thin, offering him unconditional support, especially during her own health crisis. On the other, there's Brooke, the woman with whom he shares a history of passionate love and turbulent breakups. Ridge's emotional indecisiveness has always been a defining characteristic, and it seems that this time, he's unable to break free from the cycle of doubt and hesitation. For viewers, this love triangle is nothing short of captivating. The tension between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor has been a central theme of The Bold and the Beautiful for years, and the stakes have never been higher. The engagement between Ridge and Taylor may be the outward sign of commitment, but it's clear that Ridge's heart is torn. While Taylor may have Ridge's promise, Brooke still holds a piece of his heart, and the emotional tug-of-war between the two women is far from over. In the coming weeks, the drama surrounding this love triangle is set to intensify. Ridge's relationship with Taylor will be tested as Brooke pulls out all the stops in her attempt to win back the man she believes is still hers. Will Ridge remain loyal to Taylor, or will the pull of his history with Brooke be too strong to resist? The answer to that question is unclear, and fans of The Bold and the Beautiful are left eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this dramatic saga. One thing is for sure, the summer will be filled with explosive emotions, heated confrontations, and passionate moments as Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor navigate the complicated web of love, loyalty, and desire.